Very excited to be joined with Ryan Anzo. You are a musician and you have a song called Secrets out. We're going to hear about that in just a few minutes. But, if listeners aren't familiar with you and your music, what did that journey look like for you? Like how did you even get your start in music in the first place?
Oh, I've been in music for the longest time. I've started from when I was in elementary, where my teacher just brought me on stage, and I just started singing. And from there on, I was in high school. I was, always in the music program, and I did a lot of every every little thing I can do that was musically capable, like just from music theater to choir, and then from that I started to branch into doing solo stuff, and even doing try to join a um,
Like a
like a
band?
boy band, yeah, boy band group, yeah, kind of thing, yeah.
What was that like? You said your teacher would just bring you up on stage. Like what would be going through your mind at a time like that? Like nerves, excitement?
More nerves, honestly. It was for a Christmas recital. I was singing, like, I don't know. Oh, it was Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah. And
And
then
now
from
you're
there, yeah.
Yeah, and you're probably now just kind of grateful that it's like even though that was probably pretty uncomfortable and maybe scary, it's like now it's like it's obviously kind of stepping stones of helping you kind of gain that confidence and things of
Yeah.
making music today, right?
Yeah. And then from there, when I got saved, I just wanted to make music for God. And now I think God has opened the doors for me to actually do that now. And I've been growing in my relationship with Him, and it's been a blessing, honestly.
And I'd love to touch on that as well. It's just like how does your faith really play into your music? Like when you're writing a song, like yeah, how do they connect for you?
It honestly, it's just experiences and how I can share that with my community. Like I've during COVID, I was um, didn't have community at all, and through the online community that I joined, it's called Christian Music Mentor. I got plugged in, and I started meeting people, and even even writing worship, I kind of got involved in that, and I got into a lot of co-writes, and um, the time that I wrote Secrets, I felt like I was in the background. I wanted to, step. I felt God wanted me to step out more, and um, that's why Secrets came about. And I got together with just a couple writers, and we wrote the song that day.
Wow. Wow, that'd be really cool. So, yeah, touching on your song Secrets, what is kind of like the main message that like after somebody listens to it as the artist, what are you hoping that they walk away with after?
That God is always with you in every single way, through your downs and the ups, and knowing that there's no you don't have to worry about anything, because He has every best contention to make you get closer to Him.
Mhm.
And just knowing that, it's it's amazing. It just opens my heart to know that He's there through
Mm.
all of it. Even though you don't know everything, He's always in control. Kind of, yeah.
Absolutely. You can just see kind of that genuine passion as you're just sharing that even right now, right? Like you just
Yeah.
see it's how much you believe in it, and it's probably something that people have heard over and over and over again, right? But
Yeah.
sometimes it is just that simple reminder. So, you've put out the song Secrets, but then kind of moving forward, like where do you see your music going? Where's your big goal of your music?
Honestly, I want to take it to another level and start putting more music that will help people understand you're not alone. God is always going to break chains. I want my music to heal people. I want my music to um, know what it's like to walk in faith and knowing that He's there. He's always there.
Mm.
And through this season of, I've been going through ups and downs, honestly, but I've known that, if I look to the cross, you know, nothing can separate my love from Him,
Mm.
the love of Jesus.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, even like fitting with Easter coming up soon and just kind of being reminded of like just that ultimate sacrifice that Jesus made and just like having it in different forms, right? Like just seeing, yeah, how much he loves us and cares for us even in those moments. So, I'd love to ask you just one more thing. Like, while you're writing a song, how would you say that, yeah, like that really impacts your own faith? Because I'm sure that like as you're writing, you're kind of processing like the words that you're saying and you're like, okay, do I believe this? Like how real is this for me? Because I mean, if it's not real for you, then how do you convey that to others? So yeah, going through the process, how have you seen your own faith strengthened?
Oh, just being in His Word, honestly, and being surrounded by like-minded people to keep me grounded. And I love just hearing their stories as well, and collaborating. I love collaborating. Just it makes things a lot easier. And the whole thing about just doing everything in community is such a beautiful thing, and I'm always grateful for the people that are around me that have kept me grounded. And you know I, I've learned so much from just my friend Jake Fretz, and he's been honestly just helping me with my journey. Um, and there's a lot of people, and even people from Christian Music Mentor, writing worship, and my church. Like I'm re- I've been, yeah, just a lot of like just the people that I've known from church. And um, yeah.
Absolutely. So if listeners kind of want to follow along with you in your music, any new projects that you have kind of in the works, where would you say is the best place for them to follow along?
Uh, my Instagram, at Ryan Anzo Music, and my Spotify. It's Ryan. You can find me on Spotify and Apple Music, and I do have a website, www.ryallmusic.net. And yeah.
Perfect. Well, Ryan, thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today, kind of sharing your heart a little bit about your song Secrets. And we're excited to see, anything come from the future.
Thank you.